Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory, yes. Back on good old Satisfactory for another day. Good old hump day, a Wednesday, whatever you like to call it. Back on our modded playthrough, and if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video, along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself, yes. I don't know why I did that, it's just fun. Anyway, so yeah, we're back on here. I'm going to be continuing along with our build of our power station here, our fuel power station. Got a lot to do still. Looks like those have all kind of changed color again. It's fine. So yeah, had a bit of time between episodes. Well, I've been kind of just what do you call it? I've been relaxing, I guess. Been trying to take some time for myself. Uh, on account of how much work I had to do last weekend. I'm still kind of recovering from that. Honestly, I think what happened was I just pushed myself way too hard. Um, because I needed to get it done right that moment. As fast as I could, and just you know, kind of ended up screwing myself a little bit in the long run here, and now I'm having to recover from it. But yeah, I had some time in between episodes. Those first two they were really hard to get done considering I was just so exhausted. I'm not as exhausted now. I am, slowly getting better from that. It's just one of them things. But yeah, we're back on here. So yeah, this is what I had time to do. I'm gonna refine this a little bit, but I think I got it pretty well hooked up. At one point, I did have the trains going like down there. Because I had the trains that had to keep going, couldn't pause them. So yeah, I went ahead and got this. That down there is going to be the new road to the new power station once we get it available. There's going to be the nuclear power plant. We're going to use that water access down there for our cooling towers and stuff. I mean, the cooling towers aren't useless or useful or anything, but that'd be a really cool mod. Somebody needs to make that mod. It's a modular power plant where the cooling towers need to be placed in water, and then piped up to the actual uh, nuclear core, I guess you could say. Nuclear, whatever, nuclear, however you want to say it. But yeah, that'd be really cool. A freaking modular power plant that you had to put together in pieces. I almost went flying off the edge. Anyway, so I redid this hill again. This will be the third time I've redone it. Hopefully this is its final form. Yeah, completely went ahead and redone that as well. I might eventually make this a corner. Like I said, I might refine it, make it into a corner. I'm just not sure because I want to connect that bridge down there. I did have it connected at one point, but that was with the older system. Like I've rebuilt this about 3 times today, I think, trying to get it right. I still have yet to paint it though. But yeah, I went ahead and got this completely redone. I redid all the pipe work as well for the water. Hopefully pretty soon we won't need those water pipes, but still pretty cool to have water pipes coming into the city. Yep, so I've completely done this. I've completely attached it. Completely attached it to here as well. So now we are nice and attached as well, which is good. Very, very good. And I've completely, like I said, I just completely rebuilt everything over here. It was needed to be done, so there's a little bit of a hump here, but that's just how it goes. I decided to make this a two-way. This is going to be a two-way road, but it's going to be a one-lane, or it's going to be a single-lane two-way road. So this one leads down to the water treatment, or yeah, the water plant and water collection plant and the coal plant as well. And I have completely taken out the road mod. Well, not the road mod, but where we had the, wow, those wheels are getting really hot. So it's a hell of a hill. Yeah, completely took that out because it just wasn't working. I did try to rebuild it a few times, and it just wasn't working like I wanted it to. So, and like I said, I don't want to have a bunch of roads from the road tool around, and then have the road tool break, and then now all of a sudden my access to get anywhere is gone. I'd rather not have that. So, um, that does remind me I do need to completely and utterly rebuild these as well. These are all the cheap mod stuff. Not cheat, cheap. CHEAP. It's all from the Cheat Trains mod. Yeah, it kind of made that hill that goes over that rock a little more natural. And whatnot as well, so that's pretty nice. Eat the train! Woo! Yeah, completely redone that. What else did I do? I think it was just this. So now this is on the same grid as the rest of the city as well. It's no longer it's separate grid like it was before. Yeah, and unfortunately I won't be able to make this into a road either. So just because the cliffside there that you can see the sidewalk runs into. I'm fine with the sidewalk going through it. You know, people can walk around that, but you can't drive around that really. It is what it is, though. But yes, very nice. Things are looking much better. The edges of the city are looking a little bit more promising now. Before this was a complete disconnect, but and also I outstretched this as well. I think did I do this last time? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Actually, I need my truck down there. So we'll take it down there. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Brakes. Brakes. I was like, what the heck? I'm not accelerating anymore. I need to make more fuel. We'll give you half. I said no. No, I said we'll give you half of that. We need to make some fuel. Canisters. Make some canisters and then make them into fuel. The only thing about the canisters, though, is getting them to route where you want them to go is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, I went down the wrong road, didn't I? That's fine. We can just loop around. I mean, technically, these are two-way roads. These can be two-way roads. Just our truck's a little bit too big for that. But look, you can fit, just barely, though. Yeah. Yeah, I think I showed you guys. I also completely. Yeah, it's hard to remember what I've done and what I haven't done on camera and all that. So I don't usually like to do it. And freeze. Heck yeah. So yeah, this is the park. The park still lives. The park is still standing. It's supposed to be getting some snow tonight too. So yeah, if you hear any wind, I got my window open. And whatnot, so that's just, if you hear any wind, that's probably what it is. Okay, so now we got to get these hooked up. This was our thing we kind of ended with last time. Apologies for that as well. I should always apologize for that. Shorting you guys on content's not something I like to do. And it is with a little bit of apologies as well. We will not be having some unfortunate events have happened. recently. And we will not be having a Wednesday episode of. Well, I think we were planning on going back to Astro Colony, but that will not be happening. That probably won't be happening for a long time. But we got something coming up later this week or later this month. Probably near the end of the month. I'm not exactly sure when, because I have not been informed of when that's going to happen. I don't think they know either. But yeah, our buddy of ours is going through some. He's going through some rough times ahead, so he will be absent, I should say. That's the best I can explain it without giving anything away. I mean, I don't even know anything either, so don't look at me. Don't ask me, because I don't know either. But I do wish him the best, and hopefully he'll be back as soon as he can. But he's got some rough stuff going on, and just needs some time to work through it. And that's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, so yes, this is what we were doing last time. We were going to be hooking up all this piping, which let's see, where's our tunnel at? This is our tunnel, right? Okay. This can be our access point for our piping. I wonder if we can just straight up go this way. At least for a little while we can, maybe. And we'll go as far as we can go with it. See, is that... No, that's like... See, what if we put like a... Well, 1 meter do it? No. What about a 2 meter? 2 meter might. 2 meter just does it, okay. We'll run a 2 meter all the way across then. It's hard to tell. Can't see nothing. Now we'll run a 2 meter all the way across here. I don't know why I didn't get rid of this floor. What am I doing with my life? There we go. Oh, it's... Never mind. Okay. So yeah, we'll run all 4 pipes down here. We'll split all of our generators into quarters. And we can have up to 4 pipes in this area, so run that through. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna put walls in just to cover this up. And what's not. Even with the smart mod, that did take me forever to build that. I was working for quite a few hours. I could have spent that recording, but I was just like, I need to. I said I was going to get this done, and I haven't gotten it done yet, so I need to get on it. I need to get it done. Okay, so we have 10, or 20, sorry. We need to split that up into 4, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, we're not gonna be able to split that up like that, are we? Because we got 20. What's 20 divided by 4? It's 5, isn't it? Yeah, it's 5. So how would you split this up into 4s? Could do 3 pipes, I suppose. But yeah, it can't land on an odd number. It has to land on an even number. So 6, 12, 18, 4, Okay, we're split up into 4s and we have 5 pipes then. Oof. I say oof because one, I just put all this wall down, and two, that's going to require a secondary channel here underneath. Yeah, I suppose it's not that big of a deal. Can always be done easily enough. Okay. I'll send it off that way. Alright. And then slip in a wall right in behind here. Should be easy enough. Okay. So now we'll split the 5 pipes just kind of randomly here, I guess. Because there's a center here, true, but I mean that means we can split things a little bit differently too. So 5. 5. So I'll split it like this. Okay. Actually, it'd be 4 pipes technically because these 2 will already be covered. Yeah, because they're splitting it into 4s. So yeah, that one's already going to be done. So technically, we didn't even need to build the channel. I'm an idiot. I tell you. Man. I tend to have a single-digit IQ sometimes. It feels like, anyway. It's like, what am I doing with my life, you know? Actually, I don't know if you would know. Yeah, we're gonna shift this pipe over because this one's gonna be... Actually, no, it doesn't matter because neither one of these match, so... Shift this one over. We'll just do, I don't know, like that randomly. And we'll turn that on to freeze. That is not what I wanted at all. Is that close enough? Yeah, that's close enough. Okay. Okay, that one's in the right spot. Alright. We'll do that. And then like that. Okay, and then we'll do a 2. And like that. We really should be painting this. Still have my blue on from when I did all the water pipes. It's like everything I place down, I should be doing that. Not gonna matter for them because they're just gonna go back, but it's fine. Also, that's in the wrong spot. Don't connect to the floor hole. We got to make sure we connect to that specifically. There we go. Yep, just make sure you connect to that. Okay. That one's going, yep, all the way through. Yep, all the way through. Alright, cool. Like that. They're probably all going to turn black anyway, but because of this bug, because of that bug. I think I'm just going to carry these two along straight here. Just like that. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a line of pumps as well. To each one of these. And we draw this back over so that it goes in line with that. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, that's correct. To this one. Sure. Just make sure that's straight. Looks like it. Just gonna make sure it's all lined up, ready to go. Okay. Now I'll go to that one. We need a T. Put the T there so that we know where to line it up. Perfect. We'll have to check all these as well to make sure they're all getting fuel and whatnot. Just trying to paint as I go, I guess. This one. And we just drag this over. We want to drag it over to this next one, I believe it was. That's how we did it, right? It went from like there to, yeah, to there. Okay. Just want something I can replicate anyway. Okay. And this one will just continue on. One, two. Check it. Yep, looks good. Pull this one. This one. 1, 2. Nope. That was not correct. Seems like this one's so much further away than the rest of them. And it's just... That could be me just going crazy, you know how I am. I'm just one of those peoples that just have no idea what's going on around them. Like, if I was in a zombie movie, I'd probably be one of the first to die. Not from lack of trying or anything, it's just... I just wouldn't be able to have the smarts to avoid danger at every single turn. I would immediately, like, I'd be heightened to danger for a little bit, and then I'd just get I just get complacent with it. And then at the first sign of danger, go, oh, what's going on? And dead. You know, I wouldn't have the reactionary time. You know, the only time my reaction time is good is when it's absolutely useless to have that. I mean, maybe not absolutely useless, but like mostly useless to have that kind of reaction time at that particular moment. You know, like when something falls off the counter or whatever, you know, and I move in to grab it, I can actually grab it pretty damn quickly to keep it from hitting the floor. But then it's just like, what's the point? You know, what's the point of having this reaction time if I'm just not able to use it whatsoever? And then at the first sign of danger, it's just like, where's my reaction time now? It's gone. 1, 2. Check it. Yep, looks good. And over to this one. One, 2. And, oop. Oh, I probably did that on one of those other ones. That's the other thing too. Is, yeah, I just forget too much all at once. Like I had somebody ask me to do something, right? And they're just like, "Yeah, we need to do this because it's gonna, you know, they're talking about snow in the forecast. Probably need to do this just real quick." And it's just like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's do it." And then I walked away and immediately forgot about it, like literally 5 seconds later. And and then it hit me, and this was like 4 hours later, and I'm just like, yeah, I called him, and it's like, yeah, I completely forgot to do that, you know. It's just like, one thing one thing you should know about me is it's just, you ask me to do something, if you're not right on my butt about getting it done, right that moment, I will forget. Like, my short-term memory is just absolutely insanely horrible. Just I mean, I would say that's the way it's always been, but it's definitely gotten worse over the last couple of years. It's definitely gotten to the point where it's almost concerning. Like, I'm surprised I remember to record sometimes. This is like, what the hell, man? What's wrong with me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll just call this a maintenance hatch. How about that? But yeah, it looks like all the pipes are hooked up. It's just the way I am. I've tried doing the people always say, you know, well, you need to do stuff to help you remember, maybe like write stuff down or something. And it's like, you don't think I haven't tried that? See, the thing is, in order to write something down, you got to remember to write it down. And yeah, granted, if I do manage to write it down in that moment, I will remember because I have a piece of paper to reference. It's just not all the time do I remember to actually write stuff down. It's just like, oh, I need to write that down, and then 2 seconds later, I can't do that. There we go. Right out of my brain it goes. I don't know. I mean, I probably do know. I just don't like to admit it all the time. That's also partially because a lot of people use um, they use disabilities and stuff to get out of there. Um, to get out of life and get a shortcut and whatnot. I don't know. I won't go into it because then that's a whole nother territory we won't get into. And people are going, thank the Lord he's not going to say anything. Just the way it is. Okay, so there's those. I'm actually going to leave that open like that rather than having them go through a wall. So the other thing we wanted to do, I have a bunch of frames. I don't have a whole lot of plastic though. I just used a bunch of plastic on piping. And we got to run those four pipes down this wall. But we also need, we also need a bunch of these storage tanks. So we need 20 storage tanks. And that's going to be one train station per 2. That's going to be under organization. These ones here. So these are 30 apiece, and we need 20 of them. So yeah, we don't have enough, and we need... Okay, so we have enough frames, we don't have enough plastic, though. We need, like, twice the amount of plastic we have. Where's our... Oh, my truck is up there, isn't it? Yeah, my truck is up there. We'll go take a drive, though. No big deal. No big deal. Not everybody gets to see the city when they're new. I mean, it's nothing impressive, but it's definitely... I would say it's definitely noteworthy. Like a footnote. It's like a footnote. This build is like a footnote in the community of Satisfactory. I mean, holy crap. Have you seen some of the stuff that people create? There's some creative motherfuckers out there. Crazy. Very, very creative. Me, I always have like a vision, a creative vision or whatever, and I try to go for it, and I end up like screwing it up somehow. It's just the way I am. So I just roll with it. Like I'll have a creative vision or whatever, and I'll end up screwing it up by trying to do it all at once, or focusing too much on one thing rather than all the things I need to focus on, and end up failing anyway. That's what makes me not good at challenges, video game challenges. Like if I set a challenge for myself, I have to set a very specific set of rules, not only so I follow it all the time, but also so that I make it... Really? We're gonna do this, huh? This is fun. Oh wait, we're flipping over. I don't know how it's flipping over, but it's flipping. At least the wheels are starting to catch. Flip over. Okay, no. What? Why? I wonder if that made me flip over trying to drive over a Mark IV belt. I wonder if you can put Mark IV belts as like a drive and like get the vehicles to speed up even faster. Oh my gosh, dude, it hates it. No, doesn't look like a belts affect the tires at all. At least not in the point of speed. We'll have to try that out though. Let's go grab some plastic, actually. I don't know why I'm going all the way up there to grab plastic and rubber. Look at all this. Look at all this plastic and rubber we have. So much. I have that. sort. 2, 4, 6. We'll go 800. I'll grab some extra rubber too. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, we have some pipe too. Yeah, I'm really wanting to test that out now. That's the other thing too. I get very easily distracted. Very distracted over builds and stuff like that. I guess that's also why it takes me so long to do stuff sometimes. That should work. Okay. So, in order to make this work, we would have to... You know, instead of deleting these and then having to repaint them, let's just do this. So, if you go over to logistics, and you go over to conveyor pole, we're just going to make a big old runway of these real quick. I don't think you can you overlap belts? Like this? Yeah, let's overlap some belts. Give myself plenty of room to... Okay. And we go Mark 4. Oh, we can't afford it. Oh, we have no concrete. Wait. Our truck is over here. All of my concrete's in that. That's right. I used a lot of concrete on that build as well. Oops. Need to go get some more fuel too. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I had plastic in this. Look. I forgot. In my defense, I forgot there was plastic in there. People are like, what the... Okay, this will be a good test. So we'll go to the belt's length here, pretty much. We'll go to about here. Okay. Make sure it's all going the same direction. Out of my over 1,000 hours, I'm almost at 1,100 already as well. 1,100 hours in Satisfactory. I know that's small time. But out of all this time, I've never actually tried this. You know what I think would be cool too? Maybe add more of a challenge to the game. Is the ability to have, or the, not the ability, the challenge is you have to have powered, yeah, you have to have powered belts. I like how I'm looking at like building a belt right now and I cannot think of the name. It's always so good. Yeah, powered belts. Like every time you put down a little conveyor pole, it has a little power outlet on it that you can connect to. You don't have to connect to that one specifically because it'll carry power through along the belt. If it's connected, it'll just carry power anyway. So you can connect one belt and then go for like 100 miles, and it'll carry power just like if you're doing like a power pole. And that'd be a good way to carry power too across long distances, because if you're going to be running a belt to another factory from a long distance, you're going to be needing to run that power to that kinda anyway if you don't have trains. So a belt might be a good way to get across power, but the challenge would be that you have to have it connected to power. And let's say like at the base power for a certain distance, like it's one megawatt or whatever it is. Yeah, it's 1 megawatt for the Mark 1 belts, 2 megawatts for the Mark 2 belts, and so on. And then depending on length is how it costs. Like that's how it would generate the cost of the power. So if you had a belt like this per se, Mark IV belt, the idea could be that this Mark IV belt's base is 4 megawatts of power, but at this length it's going to be, I don't know, 12 megawatts of power or whatever. So you could accumulate that to distance of the distance the belt has to travel. And then the more you add on to that, the more power, obviously, the more power it takes. So if you have a belt that's, 4 megawatts and whatnot, it's at 1,000 kilometers, you could say that costs, I don't know, like 400 megawatts or something like that. Something that's not too ridiculous that no one wants to ever use belts again because of that power usage. Like at the beginning, obviously it'd be a real chore, but once you got like coal power, it wouldn't be that much of an issue. It would, I don't know, it'd make more sense to me personally. Okay, can I get over this belt without going to space, please? I'd rather not go to space. I just want to get over this hump. Come on, dude, shift down. Whoever's shifting this thing sucks. They really suck at shifting. Okay, we'll have to climb it. Slightly different way. Yeah, whoever's driving this thing sucks at driving. It's me. if you didn't catch it. Okay. So now we're going to put some ramps just to make this a little easier. Yeah, I'm very curious. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, technically we are driving on top of the belts, so... What if we then get rid of all the belts in between? I just don't think wheels are affected by belts, but it's for science. We gotta test it. Okay, so that's all the in-between belts, so now it's just these belts. So now if anything is gonna happen, no, we are driving on the belts themselves, though. That'd be a hell of a vehicle cannon. Oh, wait a minute. I'm out of fuel. No, I'm out of fuel. Okay. Whee! You can use a personal catwalk, though. Heck yeah. Yeah, at least we have plenty of fuel. There's a lot of fuel here. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll take one extra. Sure. Yeah, plenty of fuel down here. Come on. Yeah, I know the truck's out of fuel. Push! Push! Jump! Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, the belts just have no effect on the vehicles whatsoever. I need to get into its inventory. Okay. And then we'll give one extra. Sort. Okay. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that it only has, that it doesn't have any effect on the wheels whatsoever. That's sad. It'd be pretty cool, though. That'd make a hell of a vehicle cannon. Get a bunch of them belts down. and freaking drive a vehicle on Mark 5 belts and immediate speed, create super highways and stuff, and be like it's on. You know, it'd be awesome. I don't know if this has this effect. I haven't actually fully investigated it myself, but if turbo fuel actually was turbo fuel, like turbo fuel was like nitrous oxide for a vehicle, you know, and you could put fuel on these trains to give them an extra boost as well. Because I know they're electric, but you could stick a little diesel motor on those. You know what I'm saying? You do a little diesel motor. You know, speaking of trains, I just thought of an idea for this space over here. For this empty space that has nothing, that is on the edge of the city. You know what we could do? We could do a freaking rail yard. And put a bunch of trains. We'll use some mods to like pretty it up and stuff like that. That would be really cool. I also like how there's two trains that kind of... I mean, the tracks don't overlap each other, but it is pretty cool. The tracks are pretty that close. And no, I was not going to run a secondary track because then it just wouldn't work. Anyway, I need to get up here. But yeah, a freaking rail yard, man, that'd be cool. It has no purpose, sure, but a rail yard, come on, man. That'd be amazing. Okay. And yeet. Yeah. Oh jeez, that has some force to it, doesn't it? Oh, I'm stuck in the park. City Council's gonna be mad with me putting tire tracks in the grass. Okay, no, enough messing around. Yeah, I got a bunch of plastic. Okay, a bunch of plastic. I got some copper sheets. I probably should have grabbed some, but that's okay. It's gonna be one hell of a fuel station, though. I'm also, like I said, I'm also gonna overclock every single one of these. So that's gonna be $3.75 a piece, isn't that correct? Yeah, $3.75 a piece. Freeze. And we'll wait. Okay. 375 times 20. 7,500 megawatts ain't bad. That ain't bad. It's not great, but it ain't bad. This is about what a nuclear power plant does. I think at its base is like 2,000 megawatts or something like that, and then fully overclocked is 5,000. Dude, we haven't been to nuclear power plants in a while, so I forget everything. I forget everything anyway, but I always forget everything. You know how I always forget everything. Dementia, what's that? It's what you have. What? What do I have? Dementia. Oh dear. And no, I'm not making fun of dementia. Just, I think I'm only laughing because I know that you know, I don't have the best memory either. That's one of those things. Let's see, H. Okay, we can fit 4. So we can fit 4 of those. That's cool. And we slip in between these. So that all the pipes coming down that way. Oop. So that's 8. Stand out here. 4x5. I did not just calculate that out. I did not just place all that correctly. No way. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, I was about to say there ain't no freaking way I did that. I did that perfectly. Yeah, I screwed it up. That's okay. I might be able to reposition it. It depends on. Nope. I was gonna say it depends on which key I press next, but. So it was when I had it here. On this side, it was. I think it was 2 in this way. Let's try that. But I didn't think there was any way that I had placed these correctly. Oh, so that's actually perfect because there's... No, that's not perfect because there's 5. Behind here is the tunnel, isn't it? That's why I stopped here. Or do we have one more foundation? We have one more foundation we can use. Okay. We're make some room. Because it goes wall to wall, we'll have half a foundation each on either side. Because we need 5 sets. I have a knack for making things fit. And that is what she said. As soon as I was halfway through saying that, and then I went, yep, there's a that's what she said joke right there. It's like, of course. Yeah, we'll cut out all this foundation stuff here. That means we're gonna have to move those up there too. That's alright. We can do that. Yeah, look how messed up this is. Holy crap. It's all kinds of screwed. Okay. It's all kinds of screwed and glitchy, huh? Alright. Actually, I need to take out... Oh, those aren't glitchy. Or are they? Yeah, they're glitchy. Okay. So I gotta take out these walls. Just so they're not glitching like that. Okay. Nice. Take out them walls there. I'll take out these 2 walls. These are kind of useless. Actually need to get up there because I got some more walls to remove. It's so glitchy. About to give me a heart attack. I don't know what it is, but the glitchy textures definitely was one of my things that I hate seeing. Okay. That'll fix that. Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, yes. Much better. Alright, cool. Alright, that's the edge of the wall, so I don't care about how that works out. I do care about that, though. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll move that over, and then reposition. Or I guess we could just make it a wall. I mean, why not? Okay. Ooh, it's going to be cutting it close, though. Architecture, ladder. Up we go. Yeah, it's really cutting it close, man. Interesting. The way I've got it set up is not may or may not work. Okay. Because the other... we could just leave these in the wall, too. Oop. Color them. Because it immediately has to go up. I guess we do have to move these over. It's like it immediately has to go up. So I really don't have a choice in that. But we can put a wall here and nobody will judge us for it. Actually, probably going to go out that way. Okay, let's redo this then. So that, and then 2. Oh, we'll lock in place. Oh well. Okay. Color that, color that. Yeah, just no choice for that one. Just have to deal. So I've dealt with before. Ah. What I'm gonna do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Take this one all the way across. Do that. Okay. And then, yeah, I'll just put that there. Once the autosave completes. Perfect. Okay. Now we should have enough room to do what I want to do. Which is going to be organization. If I can find it. There we are. Turn them this way. And we're going to be using half a foundation. Let's see if I got it right. There's all 5. Okay, it does need to be moved over. Oh, it's hard to tell. Right, there's half a foundation there. Okay. Oh, that happens sometimes. I'll freaking hit the Q button instead of the W key. Well, that should be fitting the same. No, it's not, really. Why? Are they not the same all the way? We could always spread them out just a tiny little bit. Okay. Oh no, we can't do that specifically. Okay, we'll have to do it in rows then. Because they do need to be. Yeah, they need to be like this. So we're going to have to do that, and then we'll have to just spread them out each time. That's only one little click, so not like it's a big deal. Okay. Because, yeah, we got to go nuts to butts on this one. Gotta have 4 rows and exactly, yeah. Alright. Just like that. Okay. Connect in between each. So there's 4. This is 20, by the way, because it's 5. It's 5 across this way, and then it's 4 down this way. So that's what makes it. I think we just did this for the fuel. Yeah, it's fine. This is what I did last time too. For all those other ones. Of course, those other ones was a lot more annoying because there's a lot more of them. There's a Mark II in there. Yeah, okay. There's no way to tell visually, so I had to check with the F key. Had to F it out of existence, or was gonna F it out of existence if it didn't, if it wasn't a Mark II pipe. And that and that. That and that. That and that. And I'm sure you guys have noticed too, I'll talk about this real quick. I'm sure you guys have noticed too that we've kind of, I think I mentioned what I was going to do with it, but yeah, there's a bit of a hiatus on Sons of the Forest right now. Because yeah, I did burn myself out, unfortunately. And yeah, that might cost me being burned out on Sons of the Forest, but I can't force myself to play games. And I can a little bit, I guess you could say. Like every now and again, I'll find myself forcing myself to play Satisfactory, but after that that little bit, if I do end up like that, I do end up finding something to spark my interest back in the game. And it's only minute at times. Or it's just like one day I just don't feel like recording, but I'm like, I gotta record, man. I mean, I know they say don't do that, that you shouldn't be forcing yourself to record and make videos and stuff, but those people also, the people that say that, I think, or not, maybe not all of them, but definitely a lot of them that I see that say that, they have, 500,000 subscribers, 600,000, a million, 2 million, 3 million. And it's just like, yeah, just don't force yourself to put out videos every day. You'll be fine. And it's just like, yeah, but did you force yourself to put out videos every day when you had like 100 to 200 subscribers, 300, 500? Less than 1,000? Yeah, I bet you did. I mean, maybe they didn't, but maybe they didn't have to. But, some of us we gotta put out videos after videos, even if we're kind of forcing ourselves to a little bit. It's not that not that you guys are forcing me to make videos. I'm forcing myself to make videos because I do like making videos. It's a lot of fun. Definitely is, and it's cool to have people back you in that, and cool to know that there are people that do like your stuff. That's a really cool thing. Now, obviously, I'm not going to toot my own horn and say, yeah, I'm the best to ever do it. Not even close. Well, am I not going to be able to center this? No, doesn't look like it. That one specifically. Yeah, it doesn't matter which side I put it on. So this one here, I put it on the inside, right? Yeah, on the inside of the line. Okay. Yeah, just that those two there didn't line up. That's fine. Yeah, I just force myself to make content because it always makes me. I always end up feeling bad if I have to skip out on content. I hate doing that. Maybe that's just from me doing years of YouTube as a watcher, I guess you could say. I don't know what you call a watcher, a subscriber to different channels. Um, and I always hated getting shorted on content. Like, of course, I never blamed the creator for that. It just always sucked when somebody you like watching, all of a sudden they're not able to put out content because they're sick or because um, because they're going through something or whatever, and it just sucks all around. I guess sucks for everybody. I mean, it sucks for them most of all, of course, but it still sucks for the viewer. It sucks for the viewership too. You're just like, man, I was hoping to get my spirits lifted today, but I guess not. you know, uh, that's what I hope to achieve one day, is being able to have people say that. Because that makes everyone truly happy. If I'm able to make other people happy, man, that's awesome. That's all I can say about it. There isn't much else left to say. I know it's probably typical YouTuber speak by now, huh? Because everybody's saying it. I don't know. I truly like doing that though, or I truly like hearing about it as well. It's like, you just made my day today, and I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. It's awesome, dude. Oh, there's the autosave lag. I guess that's all. It's like being a doctor, right? Let me kind of rephrase that, or maybe put some context to it a little bit. Um, obviously being a YouTuber is not like anywhere close to being a doctor. Them guys, man. I wouldn't have the testicular fortitude to be a doctor. Um, but this one might be for those. And we'll draw them too. Yeah, we'll draw this one. Well, actually, this one won't be able to connect to any of them. We'll draw this one up. This one's going to be a bit weird. Anyway. But, yeah. It's like being a doctor in the fact that I think to actually be a successful YouTuber, you kind of have to want to entertain people. Or maybe you want to make people laugh or just have a good time. You want to be able to share that with the world, and I think that's really cool to be able to do that. That's one of them things. And when I say YouTube, I don't mean just YouTube, obviously. There's other platforms out there now that you can turn to. And granted, yes, there's people gonna say, don't go to this platform, don't go to that platform because of this or because of that. Like, no, don't listen to them, people. Just check it out for yourself. And then make a decision based on that. That's what I say. You know, and also don't blame, like if you have a bad experience with a platform, a particular platform, don't go around blaming other people that post on that stuff. That ain't right. It's not their fault. Okay. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, because this one has to go a weird way in order to connect. That's right. Now this one, I'm gonna have go this way and then up to the. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot already. Yeah, I don't know. There's some people that make it their life's mission to go after people that are of a certain opinion and whatnot. Like I think I've talked about this type of stuff before, and I'm pretty sure nobody likes it when I talk about it because, man, it's just like, look, I don't care what politics you believe in, what side you're on, whatever. It is just that to me. It is a whatever scenario. Like, I mean, if you believe super horrible things, you know, it might be a little bit different, but of course I won't make it my life's mission to come after you. I'll just ignore you. Just move on with my life. Yeah, I don't like talking about it either. I mean, it seems like I do because I talk about it, but it's just one of them things. It's just like I don't really like to talk about it because nobody wants to hear that crap. And I'm pretty sure they could say the same about my stuff. Nobody wants to hear that crap. I get it, I get it. How am I going to get this piping over there? That's going to be an issue, isn't it? That's going to be a real issue. But I've heard from a few people though that they like my content, since it's long form content, they like to put it on in the background as like a white noise type of deal. And you know, I'm sure they're afraid to say that. But don't worry, you're not going to hurt my feelings any. I mean, if that's how it works for you, go for it, man. You know, you know, if you like to put my content on in the background so you can just so you can, you know, get some work done or whatever. Oh, like, go for it. That's cool that my content can be used that way too. I even had one person tell me that they were watching all my Dyson Sphere program videos, and they were doing it on 2 times speed. And I just flat out asked him, I was just like, "What, am I that boring, huh?" I'm sure they're just like, "No, yes, but no, but yeah." Just like, just relax, dude. Doesn't bother me. That's one of them things, man. Uh, I don't know. I like to see myself as that type of person that goes, you know, I really don't. It really does not bother me. Oh, that's, so, you know, you have this opinion. Oh, that's cool. I don't agree with it, but cool. You know, I don't know. I'm definitely one of them type of people that just, you know, it's like, well, we can still be friends, right? No? Okay. See you later. uh, you know, that type of thing. Like we can get into like a heated argument, right? About some politics or whatever bull crap can end up coming out, right? And just, you know, just a super heated argument. No, you know, we're just like, maybe we should talk to other people, that type of stuff. It's just like, yeah, you're right. And then I go, well, you know, Still wish you well. You know, you won't hear it from me, you know, go die in a fire. I guess maybe if you're just like, oh yeah, I like killing people. And we might have a little bit of an issue there, but most stuff people just make too big of a deal out of. Um, I think I'm gonna get rid of this here. That's just that just ain't working. Oh, what if we did it like this? Put it like there. If we move it over one more, it might work. Hoping I can fit a pump on that. Might go up a bit higher though. Like there. Yeah, that'll work. Except for I put it in the wrong spot. You know, it's me. The village idiot. It's definitely me. I don't know, maybe that's why I'm cool with a lot of different, like, I mean, maybe I'm not cool with it, but definitely a lot of, you know, definitely just like whatever type of person on a lot of politic issues. I'm just like, it's like, man, it really doesn't bother me all that much. It's like, I don't like what's going on here, but meh. So it is one of them things that is like really, really hard to explain. It's like, well, what do you mean by that? It's like, well, I really don't know. I really don't. I don't even know why I started talking about this stuff. Why I'm even here. Why am I here? Who knows? Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a wall. Yeah. Oh, you know what we could do as well. Actually, no, that's perfect. Where it's at is not perfect, but yeah, what we did over there. Okay. What if I can? Ha! I win. Now give me a wall. Architecture. We'll grab one of these road barriers. And we'll put up a wall. There. We'll get rid of this. Get rid of that. And we'll just take a 7. Yeah, that'll work. I guess I don't need that other one. That'll work. And I'll drag that all the way across there. Okay. Yeah, and since this is all going to be... Oops, sorry about the wind there. That was actually me. That time. Ah! What the heck? What just happened? Where am I? What? I'm lost. Well, I am super confused. There we go. Okay. There. Jeez, brain. What did you do? Forget everything. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to pull this across here for the moment. Okay. I'm going to act like this is our connector. Like I said, they really need some ceiling mounts. What they need to do is, what really needs to happen, right, is to take all the features you have for belts and apply that to pipes. Every single feature. That's what needs to happen. Because why have it for belts and not for pipes? Like, and why have stuff for pipes that you don't have for belts? Like, we don't have this for belts. We don't have a wall hole that we can use for a belt. You know what I'm saying? Or, well, I guess we do have a floor hole, but that's only for the lifts, which makes a bit more sense there. But yeah, what doesn't make sense is the ceiling mounts have not been added for pipes. I mean, hopefully they'll work on it. I really hope they add something like that. And also the automatic mode for belts, going from, you know, a floor stand to a wall mount to a ceiling mount automatically, but it doesn't do that for pipes. Like, why? Why didn't you just do it for all of it? Like, just have the pipes and the belts act the exact same as far as that goes. Maybe not the exact same, but have them act very similar, have them have the same features, things like that, and I don't know why it's not, why that isn't a thing. Like, I had to download a mod in order to get wall holes for my belts. I don't know. That's one of them things, though. Just like, why? Like, shut up and take my money. Okay. Alright, there's that. I'm gonna do a 2. That, and then, oop, I have to bring that up and over. Alright, cool. Get rid of that. Alright, now we'll pull the ceiling back across. From all of those. Okay, now we can get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. Whee! Sorry, hopefully I didn't wake you guys up there. I don't know if I don't think my voice is worthy of being able to fall asleep to. It's definitely not one of them. It's just a southern voice. Whoa, this. Oh, that's right. Okay, I was just like, man, that's really off center. That's right, it has to be. Ain't no choice there, boy. Ain't no choice. Only the illusion of choice. That's all y'all find here. Okay. Color all of that. I'm gonna have to wall that up. It's annoying to look at. Or sealing that up is this case maybe. Okay, so all of those are hooked up. I'm gonna put some pumps down here as well. We're gonna put pumps on each one of these. I'm gonna put them as part of the brace, I think. So do it like to where it just peers through. Yeah. That's literally not me breathing. That's weird. That's weird when I hear the breath thing, right? And then I go to test it out. So I breathe into the mic purposefully, and it doesn't do anything. Like you almost get like a chill down your spine. Yeah, it's almost like somebody else is breathing into the mic that ain't me. Okay, just like that. Oh, just like that. Beautiful. Not really. It's all just a big old mess. This is all just crazy man ramblings. So yeah, just remember that. You remember anything from this conversation, just remember that I am insane. And then everything else will be alright from there. And no, I'm not acting stupid for clout or anything like that, so don't get any funny ideas. Pretty sure there's some people that have thought that one time or another of me. Like, oh, he's just acting stupid just for fun, just for laughs. It's like, no. It's really gonna cook your noodle. I always love that saying for the first Matrix movie. It's always funny to me. It's really gonna cook your noodle later. You'll find out that, I may act like it's a joke, but it's not. Gasp all around. I gotta get power down here. It's gonna be interesting. Oops, that is too tall. I said that's too tall. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you have to go a little like lower than you think, and that's actually right on. Oh, autosave lag, of course. Just like one down. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this one we're gonna have to drop down, huh? Drop it down. Then right there. Okay. Oh, what? Get out of here. Okay. Paint all these orange as well. This is just to keep pressure up and to keep fuel from backflowing back down towards the storage tanks here. Oh wow, we're running it. We've run past the clock again. We gotta stop doing this. Otherwise it's gonna become a thing. We all know how things turned out. How things turn out when something becomes a thing. No, it's never good. Alright. On that notion, I think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So I, you know, do hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.